Okay, this is section 9.2, and this is problem number 5. We're still dealing with the law of sines primarily, and we haven't had the situation of two triangles yet. So this is probably going to be it since it was the last. And as you can tell, I already filled in answers over here, and you know it's going to be that. The situation is side-to-side angle. You were given two sides in a non-included angle. So angle B is 20, side B is 4, side C is 6. Those are constant for both triangles. Since you had side C, the first thing you're going to look for is angle C because you've got the combination for B. You don't have anything for A's yet. So that's what we're going to look for first. So the sine of C is to C is the sine of B is to B. Now substitute in here in that we have C is 6, B is 20, big B 20, little b 4. Substitute in. You cross multiply, and then you end up dividing by 4. Cross multiply both ways, divide by 4 to get sine C by itself. Well, to get C completely by itself, you have to do inverse sine. So you do inverse sine of this expression. This is where I've done inverse sine with the calculator. Be sure your calculator is in degrees, whether you're using Desmos or anything else. Be sure it's in degrees. So you've got C1. Well, you've got to determine if you do have the two triangles, and if so, what's the possible next side. Okay, well, this can be a reference for a much larger angle. So you would find what that larger angle is. If it's a reference, you take 180 and you subtract that angle and you get 149.13. You add that 149.13 to the angle that you were given of 20. That gives you 169.13. So we know that that number is less than 180. So what do we conclude? There are two triangles. Okay, we found angle C in the first triangle, and we found angle C in the second triangle. So let's see what's left. Anything that's not red and black, we still have to find up here. So we need to find angle A for both of them and side A for both of them. And I'll split this at the bottom where everything for A1 for the first one is going to be on the left side, and the second triangle is going to be on the right side as we proceed from here. Okay. You found side angle C1 to be 30.87. So you find angle A1 is 129.13. Then you're going to go and you're going to find angle A for the second triangle. You do the arithmetic, add the angle that you knew plus the angle you found, and subtract it from 180, you get 10.87. So now the only thing left is the sides A1 and A2. To find A1, this is your setup. A1 is to the 129.13, because remember, that's what we found for angle A1, as 4 is to 20. Those were in the original problem. Use what's in the original given printed text as much as you possibly can. Okay, we cross multiply, and then we would end up dividing by sine of 20 to get C1 by itself. Then we'll go down and do the arithmetic in Desmos, and you've got your side for A as 9.07. Now we need to find actually okay, let's look at this a little bit more since I had these as C's and they should have been A's. Cross multiply and divide. And then you're going to put that in the triangle. You have found A1 to be 9.07. Over here we're finding A2. We cross multiply and we divide. You've got A2 by itself, so you're ready to go put it in to the calculator, and when you do it, it comes out to be 2.07. So at this point, and you realize you have to be real careful because they're two separate triangles and it's easy to get these two things confused here. You should have everything now. In the first triangle, angles A, B, and C, sides A, B, and C. Second triangle, angles A, B, and C, sides A, B, and C. You've got it all. And notice the things that are in color are the things that we found. We found this first. We used it to find this. Then we used the idea that all the angles add up to 180 to find this angle and this angle. And then we went back to the law of sines to find the side A for both triangles.